Hi, Sagittarius. What is up? Welcome. Sagittarius, it is time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one in your mind. Looking at the energies up in the sky for the end of July 2024-ish, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with me for a little bit, because my readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. All right, and feel free to scroll around or to timestamp in the video in the comments as much as you like, because my readings do get a little bit longer than usual because I take a look at everything. We do beginning and middle and end for you here. There's no extras. I don't even know what a Patreon is. You get everything. So we're going to take a look with a 12-card Archer Dozen spread for you. Look at your career and finance, your work life. Look at the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person, see what's up with them. And the Sagittarius is dealing with a new person to see what's going on. Then come back together for an overall outcome. So feel free to scroll around and do what you want to do, all right? And if you could return a little bit of the love for me, please. Love the like down here. Double tap the screen on TikTok for me. Welcome, guys. We are on YouTube at Archer Astrology. Come on over and join the fam. Instagram, thank you for the love, too. And, of course, if y'all would please, what means more to me than that even is if you subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and share the channel with that one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed. Let's invite them in. We got room for everybody, all right? So we're going to take a look. Let's see what's going on. Feel free to page your swords all over the channel as much as you like. Everything is neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for your enjoyment. I have the individual sign readings for you, as well as the pick a card readings, which we do live every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and the live all signs, which are every Friday night at 5 p.m. Eastern. The new one's coming up tomorrow night, so come on back, set the bell, and be a part of it, okay? And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube link readings. So I do look forward to working with you, Sag. And when you need a little break from the cards, feel free to check out the base cover playlist with some awesome healing music with Bill. He's Gemini. He's fine. We don't mind him. He's harmless. I got a lot of the greats that we were blessed to share this timeline with over there, like Toby Keith, Caitlin Petty, the Beatles, Casey Musgraves, and more. And if you are hanging out with us over here on TikTok, follow Caitlin Petty at Kate Petty and enjoy it. You can't help but walk away with a smile from her concerts. Look at this. We got a preview. I like previews. What's on your mind, Sagittarius? We got a lot going on here. Hang on. Oh, wow. It's like the whole reading. 6 of Cups, 5 Wands, the Hangman, Emperor. You've got a lot on your mind and are wondering where your long overdue rewards are. In the Emperor energy to the 10 of Cups, though, you kind of know or see, like, you know your worth. You know what's going on. So we're going to find out. You might just have a lot on your mind and, like, almost feel like you're lost or missing some sense of direction, like things should be different by now. And a lot of stresses, but we're going to see what's going on. The energies in the sky are really set for that right now. The sun has entered into Leo. We also have a lot of retrograding energies right now. Neptune, Saturn, Mars is acting up. So it's understandable that everybody in the collective is trying to, like, just find some direction and get their bearings, so to speak. Okay? But we're going to do it. We're going to find out for you. All right? And if you are in Michigan, feel free to join me this Sunday from 12 to 6. I will be in Allen Park, Michigan at Prestige Banquet Hall. It's at 6600 Allen Road. I mean, it's not the coolest address for repeating numbers. But yeah, come and join me along with the Michigan Psychic Fair. Stop by and say hi. Get a personal reading with me or one of the other awesome vendors, readers, and healers that they have. So I look forward to seeing you there, Sag. All right, so let's do it to it. All the messages we're going to get, of course, are for you and their highest and greatest good only, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. I don't even use Microsoft for the software, so the planes are always on time. That's such a mean joke. But it's kind of funny. Not funny, haha, but Archer funny. So tray tables up, all right? It's go time. We're going to use the Bible Tarot to grab the base cards on the reading, and then use the Titanic Tarot to literally throw a boatload of clarifiers at it, all right? So let's do it to it. What gave me the title card when I sat down to meditate for you, and all I heard was God said, they're ready too. And I'm like, they're ready too? And God's like, did I stutter? I'm like, okay, got you. So let's find out what that's all about, because maybe you feel like it's taking a long time with all those cards popping out for the preview. You literally energied all over my table. Sagittarius. But it's cool, because as you know, I am the Sag Whisperer. I have been affectionately nicknamed the Sag Whisperer by one of my besties, who's also affectionately nicknamed me mean, arrogant, egotistical. And she said something else, but a squirrel ran past the window and I stopped paying attention because I was thinking about Sagittarius. So it's cool. So anyways, let's roll. There's a reason I'm Archer. Unlike other archers, I can speak with an English accent. All right, so let's do it. Sag, you always make me giggle. All right, come on, we got a reading to do. Let's do it. Sagittarius, what do we have for you in the one on your mind? Let's go for it. Here we go. Sagittarius, what do we have? All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles. You ready, Sag? You're Sagittarius. You were born ready. Let's see what we got coming in for you. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarius. Here we go. All right, the overall energy that's blanketing your reading is Justice, Libra energy. I like that. For everything that caused you to be overthinking and energying all over the table, this shows some balances coming in. Your head, your heart chakras line up, and you do receive the long overdue karmic rewards for what you have dealt with for a while, okay? The 3 of Swords, literally, it's right there as I say it here, and it comes out here. The 3 of Wands, the time is right for this to work out with the 8 of Pentacles, okay? So a lot of stuff will balance out in both the work and the love life to bring in the rewards that you seek, because with the 3 of Swords showing up, this is literally like, Archer, I have been there, I have done that, I've got the t-shirt, okay? You've dealt with a lot of conflicting energies over the years, and for a while. This could go back as far as 2008, 2016, onward, and even 2012. You might be experiencing like at the end with the 4 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, you might be experiencing one of those timeline jumps that we've just recently gone through, okay? So we'll find out a little more about that. Let's see what's up. Current conditions at Sagittarius. I always wanted to be a weatherman when I was in school. And everybody else was like, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a pilot. I want to be I was like, I want to be a weatherman. I want to stand on TV and point at maps. Any current conditions at Sagittarius. Let's go. You're going to be gaggle. The Queen of Swords. Gemini energy. You are at the point where you're like, I've said what I said. I meant what I meant. And you've been feeling kind of lost without a sense of direction or where to go. Very overwhelmed by what's coming at you. The name Abigail might resonate to you. I'm seeing here, this is the peacemaker, though. You just want some peace and harmony in your life, okay? Because you've been through a lot of stuff. It's 1 Samuel 25:33. You or them might be born on the 3rd or the 1st or the 25th, possibly. But I am seeing that with this one here, it's like your whole world has kind of been turned upside down, okay? And you're just trying to find a little direction or guidance and trying to adjust to the changes that are coming your way like nonstop, like a fire hose of emotion to the face. And just kind of wondering, like, what comes next, Archer? Where do we go from here? All right. Strong Gemini energy. You might already be feeling the approach of Mercury retrograde coming next month. All right. As we are still in July. So I'm seeing that there could be some energies taking place this coming week that'll like light the fuse and set the tone for the month of August for you. Okay. Because we are in Leo season now. So the energies around you that are kind of making you feel this way. What's going on? Page of Wands. You or them might be a musician, possibly, because see how she's got her tambourine out in this one? You're trying to continue to make the best of any bad situation that comes your way, and still working in your energy with the Page of Wands, still working to adjust to the timeline jump, the timeline shift, and things that are going on, okay? And if it does resonate back to, like, say, 2020, like 2012, we've had several times where, just go with me on this, okay, Sag? But we've had times where like the world has come to a complete end and a complete energetical reshift. It happened once in 1988, happened once in 2012, where we had the Mayan calendar in 2012, and in 88 we had an epic energetical time jump, matrix style, and you might be feeling a little nostalgic, trying to get back to some energies where you felt more whole, more comfortable, more home, okay? Look those events up, they're interesting. And with the sun into Leo too, you might be feeling the stresses more than ever or more than any of the other signs because of how caring and loving you are. All right. I know it's kind of a little hidden fact, but nobody loves as deep as a Sagittarius. You guys rival Cancer energy for love. Okay. And when you commit to something, you do stick with it. But if you think about it, you might be feeling stressing or headache energy because we are in the midst of a lot of coronal mass ejections with the sun in Leo. The sun currently, like, there is a weather service that takes care of the universe out there. And they monitor solar flares coming off of the sun. And we're in a G4 warning, which is very similar to a hurricane or tornado watch and warning system, that when the sun pops out those emissions, it feels almost like the sun grabbing your head with a stress ball, similar to how barometric pressure affects things. So you might be feeling this and on the verge of these timeline shifts. and overcoming and dealing with a lot of major heartbreaks that you've put through because you've given your all to so many people and they've taken it for granted. You might have even been grieving these for a while, okay? And remember, all grief is love that the heart can't transmit out. And so it builds up as that hole in the heart, or the Five of Swords jaw clenching energies you feel, or the little tear in the corner of your eye, okay? Now, so we'll keep going to see what this is about, but let's see for the work side of things. For the Sagittariuses that are like looking into work, career, and finance. I love career and finance readings. Let's see what we got. The Six of Pentacles, the Widow's Generosity. The name Mark might resonate to you as well, or you or them are born on the 12th or the 4th. But this here I'm seeing in the work things that maybe possibly money is rather tight right now. And you might be looking for a new job, possibly a second job, getting back into the workforce, or the reverse of that and wanting to branch out on your own. And just wanting to make sure you've got enough stuff banked or invested to allow the next level, the next rung on the ladder to come in. The Six of Pentacles. You're double checking a lot of your finances and a lot of your things in place in order to try to put some plans into action when you might even be feeling like you got slightly left out at work. Okay. Now, we'll get more into it for you, full show. Now, for the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person that you're curious about. Let's divide and conquer, Sagittarius. We got this, all right? Let's do it. Sag dealing with a past person. What's the current conditions of the past person? What's going on? Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. I do see that they're working to see things from a different perspective because they had a different way of thinking in the past, didn't they? They didn't mean to hurt you, but they could be right now experiencing a little bit of ego death. And I'm seeing here that you might be noticing feathers on your path that might give you a little bit of direction or guidance towards the one that's on your mind when they're thinking about you, or you or them might even have a feather tattoo possibly. There was some jealousy that got in the mix in this stuff, didn't it? They had a little bit of the green-eyed monster that came out, but it wasn't like the Incredible Hulk, it was the jealousy, right? But I'm seeing on this one here that they fell off their pedestal. They might have put themselves on a self-imposed pedestal that you were brought into their life to kind of knock them off of it a little bit. But with that Six of Swords, they can't get you off their mind, okay? So give me a little bit of the energies around the... Take two, no edits. Give me a little bit of the energies around the past person, please and thank you, all right? The King of Cups. There's nobody else in their life. Pisces energy on the King of Cups. It's Namiya. I couldn't say his name right in that lifetime either. We just called him Nels. It was fine. He didn't care. He was easygoing. But it's Pisces energy, the King of Cups. I see they still only have feelings for you. They can't get you off their mind. There's nobody else in their life because the King of Cups only gives the cup, the love offer to that one special person. Okay? So in this energy here, there's nobody else in there. They only have their eyes or their heart set on you in this time, and they're trying to work to rebuild. All right? February 17th might be a date that resonates to you, or you or them were born on the 2nd or the 17th, because that's Nehemiah 2:17. Well, I still can't say his name right, but whatever. We just called him Nels. He was fine with that. But I do see in this, I do see in this one here, like they're almost feeling like they didn't make the decision to hurt you by default, and they're actually Six of Swords. They're seeing things from another perspective. I see they've had to go through a lot of karma. Archangel Jeremiel showed up to kind of explain to him, here's what, here's for what you did to Sagittarius a little bit. And more than once I see them like sitting there being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that to Sag. I can't believe I talked like that. Oh my goodness. That sort of a thing. So they have been through a rather kind of a rough dark night of the soul or a rough awakening. Okay. So we'll get some more clarifiers because nobody gets in to see the Sag, nobody know how, Wizard of Oz style, unless I know they're coming in correct for you. Okay. And we'll find out why they haven't reached out just yet either. All right, so for the Sagittariuses that are dealing with a little bit of a new love, either they're currently in your life or you are single and wondering what might be approaching on an incoming flight path. Current conditions at the new love. The Five of Wands, Leo energy. This could be something that changes up during Leo season for you. This is somebody that maybe this is for those of you that have actually met someone new and kind of wondering like what it's all about, okay? Could be somebody that is in your workplace or a friend or somebody that shares a hobby or an interest, and they might seem a little closed off currently at the moment. But this is somebody coming in to help you make your dreams work. The Five of Wands is my hockey card in the tarot because without the goalie, the offense, the defense, the coach, everything, you can't come together to have your dreams work. Teamwork makes the dream work on this one so that you can go forward to win a Stanley Cup, okay? Maybe you or them like hockey, possibly. I mean, that's like one of the few sports I actually understand. I get it. But I do see somebody here that, like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoats come out, that it does show some direction and some guidance that, like, they were brought into your life for a reason. And they're kind of a solo artist on their own, too. They're just kind of a little nomadic doing their thing. But I do see a little bit of them wanting to work together, okay? Now, current energies around the new person. What's up? Ace of Pentacles. I like it. Capricorn energy. You might be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusper, a Saggicorn, but I'm seeing it. No mic. Check your volume right quick, because I got my mics on. Everybody else, Miss Whitney, can you guys hear me on TikTok? Thank you for being here, too. But on the Ace of Pentacles, sorry about that. I just trying to take care of all my chats, take care of the family. We're all a family. We're all in this together. Meanwhile, the new card here, the Ace of Pentacles, this person is establishing themselves in the world after having experienced a lot of great losses. They have work to overcome. They've got a clean slate. They're approaching in a good perspective. And I do see for a small percentage of you guys, maybe 10 or 15% of you guys, that this actually is the past person coming in a fresh new energy. All right. Props to the cross watchers that have done the work and made it. And I'm hearing Hoobastank's song, The Reason. So for a slight few percentage of y'all, the past person actually, like, I'm seeing you save their butts big time. Might even have saved their lives. And they're approaching in a clear-headed mindset, okay? So it's not bad. And for the Sagittarius to straight up with a new person coming in, this person's got a clear life. You're not going to have to deal with a lot of past stuff. They're coming in with no baggage, okay? Now, let's see what's up. For the forward momentum as you all come back together, okay? Let's find out. The Five of Pentacles coming in out of the cold. Casper the Silent Ghost shows up and opens the door. That first step, just that first little touch is all it'll take, and this goes forward. Okay, I'm seeing here that this is showing that after a long period of silence, dealing with a lot of the old energies, the old timeline, that you get to rise up and come out of this one just like the Bleeding Woman. You have done a lot of grieving, and you're entering into that new timeline that is described as Revelations 20 in the Bible, of the new earth Dolores Cannon talks about. All right, you might actually be a fan of hers or listen to her work online. But we're entering into that new earth because we've had that timeline jump just like we did in 2012 with the Mayans, in 1988 with the whole world. And you're bringing in and saying goodbye to the narcissistic generation, the players, the ones that just create the drama and really stressed you out, and bringing in the people into the new earth that get it. You might even be noticing some new people in your friend circle or your work circle. But I do see the one on your mind, regardless of if you're dealing with a past person or a new person, they are coming with you. They've made it through a level up as well because they've been through a lot of stuff, very similar to what you've been through, okay? Now, going forward on this, what is the future incoming energy around you guys? The Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Maybe you or them are in the medical field. You could actually, because the Seven of Swords is a healer, okay? And either you or them might have been a bit of like a little bit of a black swan soul, where you felt like everybody came into your life only to use you and then leave you feeling abandoned. Or maybe I'm talking to a Sag, you might actually be a nurse or in the medical field, or maybe one time you wanted to be. But this shows that you guys do heal each other going forward with the Aquarius energy, so that you guys can keep going to achieve those long overdue rewards that you guys have worked so hard to do. Okay? Now, what will be the environmental factors around you guys? Oh, all right. Thanks, Mama T. Hold on a sec. Let me see here. Banner. We need a banner. We need a Bruce banner. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, let's roll. Now, the environmental factors. Get me back into Sag's reading. Let's see what we got. The Magician. I'm back. Virgo energy. Being able to go forward and work with where you guys are at this timeline and keep going from it. The Magician is Virgo energy, and it's the MacGyver card of the tarot, because it's not all about like you have all the tools. That's like kind of tarot 101 stuff. All right, because I got a lot of friends who've got all the tools and they have no clue what to do with them, right? Heads up for the female Sagittariuses. If your guy still has their 10mm socket, they don't know what they're doing. Or they're smart and they got backup 10mm. I don't know. But this actually, this is the MacGyver card. That this is knowing how to use the tools that you have, even if it's just Scotch tape and baling wire, to part the Red Seas and to work and to level up from the point you guys are at, Seven of Swords, and to continue your journey together, okay? And I could see very possibly, Sagittarius, that you might be the manifestee and they manifested you, especially if you're noticing a lot of kind of feelings of vertigo, not to be confused with Virgo, and deja vu, that sort of a thing. There could be some timeline shifts that you're experiencing as a result of some prayers they said. Maybe either you or them said the prayer where, you know, like you asked God, if this person's not meant for me, take them out of my life. And God's sitting there being like, not taking them out of your life. And you're like, wait, I said the prayer, God. And God's like, I know, I heard you. But yeah, they're still there, aren't they? All right. You guys were destined to be in each other's lives. And going forward, you can adapt and work with the situation. We'll be dealing with a Virgo. All right. That takes us towards the inner emotions. God has a sense of humor. That's why I like him. He's cool. He's a cool dude. The Five of Swords. More Aquarius. We have strong Aquarius energy. You might have that in your chart or be dealing with it. Okay, but with the Aquarius energy here, this is seeing things from another perspective and overcoming all that grief that you've been through, the bereavements and the stresses. And rewind it if you missed it. Remember how I said it in the Page of Wands? That grief is just the heart not being able to transmit out and give all that love you have inside. And it came out as the Five of Swords, that jaw clenching of like, hold yourself together, keep it together, that sort of a thing. All right. It shows here that you guys can actually work through that. And this is somebody that will love you at your worst and your best. And when you've had a bad day and you come home and you're like, they're like, I just need to talk. I just need to talk. I just need a minute. They're like, okay, I'm not your special person right now. I'm your best friend. What happened? Even if it's kind of like, well, I don't know how to tell you it, but it's kind of you. They'll be like, no problem. I'm still your best friend. What I do. Let's get me in place. Okay. They actually learn how to speak Sagittarius and see things from a nicer, clearer perspective. Okay. Strong Aquarius energy. That is King Saul's downfall and working to overcome it. Maybe you've been watching Better Call Saul. I'm also seeing the show House of Dragons. Interesting. And The Bear. Maybe you've been watching that too. All right, but let's see. Let's see what we've got going on for this. Can we deal with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius? Virgo is here. Capricorn's hanging out. You've also got Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, and Taurus. A lot of air signs, so a lot of overthinking in the energies. I totally get it. All right, so let's roll. You could be born, you or them, could be born on the 13th. I'm also seeing the 5th, the 15th, the 7th, the 17th comes out as well, and the 11th. But all right, let's roll for it. All right, give me everything you've got, please and thank you, on the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. All right, let's shake the tree, see what squirrels fall out. Here we go. King of Pentacles, John Jacob Astor showed up on the 10 of Wands. You're tired. Yeah, you are tired out. To the 10 of Swords. Oh my word, are we going to get all the 10s again? This will be the third reading in a row. I like it. But yeah, the King of Pentacles, there could be a bit of an age difference between you guys, or a bit of an age difference possibly, or just a difference in the mindset, okay? But you are kind of tired. You're burnt out with that 10 of Wands, okay? That shows up on this. Now, what I'm seeing here, you're still at that point where you're overcoming a lot of the heartbreak that you've been through and trying to make the best of a rough situation with the 10 of Swords to the 8 of Swords, okay? This here, I'm hearing, that's Miranda Lambert. I'm hearing Mama's Broken Heart. That might be something that resonates to you. That whole part of, you know, stop acting crazy and start acting like a lady kind of thing where you're just trying to keep it together, okay? And trying to keep from falling apart. But you've been through so much that you found that confidence and the balance to go forward and to keep your mindset. Okay, strong Gemini energy on this too. Also Cancer, could be a Gemini Cancer cusper. But the Ace of Cups shows that there is love in your divine path. You do want some clean, clear love. The 8 of Swords on the 10 of Swords, strong Gemini energy on this. Does show though that you're working to overcome those fears, and you are Sagittarius. I want to give you a hug because the 8 of Swords shows how much you're hiding those stresses. All right, because the 8 of Swords is almost like that own self-imposed prisons. You do a lot to hide the horrific heartbreak that you've experienced because you simply don't want to feel that way anymore with the Ace of Cups. Because in the 8 of Swords in the Titanic Tarot, she's looking at the elevator shaft closed down there with those gates and wondering what comes next. But behind it right there is the stairwell that she could use to climb up to the boat deck. So you do have some other ideas that are coming in here, and you are at the end of a major transition that's allowing you to see things from another perspective to still call in that love that you want. I like that for you. It's like you're making a smoother shift into the timeline than you think. With the 5 of Swords, though, it does still show that grieving. It's in your mind still. And you're keeping it to yourself. Like, you just need a hug, Sagittarius. Like spinny hugs for you right out of the gate. Because You're like, I'm fine, Archer. I'm not letting it show. I'm fine. What Miranda Lambert said. No, spinny hugs right around there, Sagittarius. You're doing so much better than you give yourself credit for. All right. Let me get a little bit more on this. You either could be born on the 10th or the 8th, possibly, or you could be a life path number 1, 8, or a 10. There's strong Gemini energy in this, too. The Devil, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. And I am seeing off of this, you might notice pennies or coins on your path, like more than one, though. Okay, like 2 or 3 coins grouped together. And okay, cool. I got you. For sure. I'm also being told that heads up, watch when you pull into gas stations. If you pull into gas stations and you notice a receipt hanging out of the gas pump, grab it. There will be numbers or something that signs synchronicities on that printed receipt that ties into your journey. So that might be a sign to watch out for. You pull up to the gas pump and there's already a receipt hanging out there from the past person. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles is watch those coins on your path. They're lighting you towards this divineness here, because I'm seeing what it is. A lot of it with the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, is that kind of like you had to put your own heart on lockdown and save it for that real love with the Ace of Cups, Cancer energy. Okay? It's like you had to put it into a storage. Like I'm seeing like a storage unit. Okay? On the 7 of Cups. Maybe you buy storage units as a side hustle a little bit or something, like to do some resale work, or like maybe you either like you work at a storage facility, or at one point in your life you did work at a storage facility, but you had to put your heart into storage because you got so tired of people treating you like an option. You were never anybody's priority, right? 7 of Cups. And you're finding your worth and discovering like you know what you have to offer and bring to a connection. All right. So you are rising into a new power as you come into this new timeline, that you're at the end of a glow up. Okay. And you're Sagittarius. You cannot help but glow. The energy you have precedes you when you enter into a room. Right. So let's see what's going on in the work life. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. At some point, everybody's like they dealt with a Cancer. That's a given. A Capricorn, possibly. There is strong Gemini energy here, too. Also, Libra. A lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, and also some Taurus and Capricorn still. A lot of earth and air energy. All right, but let's roll with it. And thank you guys for being here, too. Appreciate you guys, too. What's up, Angel Eyes, Fantasia? Hi, Brittany. Hi, Shannon. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Rose. How you doing? Appreciate you for tapping that like. Love you guys. All right, what's going on in the workplace? Let's see what's up. What do we got for Sagittarius on the work front? 6 of Pentacles is telling me money could be rather tight. Taurus energy. But let's find out. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. It's all Pentacles. The Death card to the Seer, the High Priestess, and the 8 of Wands. So yeah, maybe you are possibly looking for a new job, a second job, also possibly wanting to branch out on your own. The 3 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles, when it couples up to the High Priestess, this is showing me that there is actually some stuff going on behind the scenes that you might not know about. Like maybe in your current job, some higher ups have noticed you and you don't realize it yet. You might get a little bit of a surprise with that High Priestess coming out, which you know I don't like the High Priestess. You know I'm going to need more info. You know me. How long have we done this? But yeah, 8 of Pentacles to the 3 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like right now, your work is keeping you busy, but you also kind of feel like you're a little stuck. All right. The 8 of Pentacles shows the workers at Harlan and Wolff that had to actually do the hand riveting on the bows and the sterns of the Titanic and their sister ships because the big hydraulic staplers couldn't get there. Okay. All Titanic was a bunch of stapled plates moving through the water. But this shows a lot of the fine work that you've done. You're keeping your nose down, just doing your thing. And you still, though, might quietly be wondering what else is out there, possibly. Maybe feeling like you hit a bit of a plateau and looking for like that next step, that next level with the 3 of Pentacles of something else. You might even be considering or looking for a promotion. And in the meantime, though, with this Death card, that could be the reset and the change you're considering. Scorpio energy, okay? That I'm seeing on this with that High Priestess, which, you know what, right now the High Priestess is already bugging me. Hold on. Thank you. The 5 of Swords. Deal with it, Archer. Fine. Okay, the 5 of Swords. That's a little bit of you like grieving and dealing with the work process too. But yeah, it's just starting to stress you out a little bit, okay? Now, if like maybe you're wondering if there's more out there. And I do see a little bit, like especially if you're in your current job situation and wondering about a promotion or the next level that you could go to. I do see that in the meantime, that even though they haven't told you about it with this wonderful little High Priestess card showing up, whatever, that you are being considered for something behind the scenes in your current work life, okay? Because you are actually doing really good at what you are doing. You are getting noticed, and I do see that a work offer will be presented to you. There'll actually be a little bit of an offer of a promotion that is a result of a little bit of company restructuring, okay? The current business that you'll receive this offer, and I do see it'll help you sustain your life and allow your finances to level up and transform in your private life a little bit, which also for the Sagittarius is considering branching out or doing your own thing, that it'll be a little additional funding in the work life as your work life and your private work life for self-employed business kind of transition. All right. So I do see it working out well, which it's actually gonna be a little bit of funding to help you break the 9 to 5 cycle, while also taking you to the next level at work. And heads up, you might have a little bit of company jealousy with this promotion offer, because I do see there could be 1 or 2 people as well that secretly behind the scenes think they deserve it more. And so you'll have a little bit more of that jealousy comes in. But don't worry, you deserved it. They'll get used to it because they didn't get it. So they'll just have to deal with you being their boss. You're going to be born on the 13th. The 15th, the 25th is here as well. I'm also seeing the 28th come out and the 30th. Resting. But yeah, I do see you having that ability if you are considering something on your own, branching out, because I do see that High Priestess, you might be secretively doing a little bit of research, right? Like looking into like LLCs or High Priestess LLCs, also known as shadow LLCs, like checking out like Washington, Delaware, Nevada. Life hack, just saying. But yeah, you might be trying to put some plans in place that, you know, the current job could kind of finance the changes. The Two of Wands, it will slowly change for you too. You'll have an adjustment that lets you level up, and you'll start feeling much more comfortable and confident. That fire and that passion is there. All right, Aries energy. So now let's move into the Sagittariuses dealing with a past love. All right, let's see what's up with them. Give me everything you've got on the Six of Swords to the King of Cups. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, the Page of Wands. Murdoch staring me down. Four of Swords, Temperance. Oh my gosh, they totally are all about you. Ten of Cups, this confirmation. Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, more Sag energy. Page of Wands to the Four of Swords. They have had to work to see things from a different perspective. But with the Temperance card of the Ten of Cups, I do see they didn't mean to hurt you. And once they realized that they did, oh man, their hearts sank. Sagittarius, that's a Titanic joke, I know. But no, seriously, don't call me Shirley. I'm Archer. Like their heart really sank when they came to this realization here that what they did, like originally they're like, I didn't even realize I was hurting Sagittarius, Archer. They made a decision they felt was right for the time, but then they found out it wasn't. They have been through an awakening that was brought on by you. All right, because the Page of Wands is Murdoch's first officer, the man that was at the helm when the Titanic hit the iceberg. And he made a decision that was right for the time, where he's like, turn the boat, slow it down, dead stop on this one, okay? And I have channeled Murdoch before. And he's told me, he's like, people have asked about driving that thing head on into it. And he's like, think about it, Archer. If you are driving the brand new $12 million boat with all the rich people of the time on board, you're going to run that thing head on into the iceberg and then try to report back as to why you did it. It's just like a car driving. You're going to swerve to avoid the accident, okay? But then he talked to Lightaller, who was like, well, me personally, I'd turn the boat and then I'd take the inboard engine and kind of gun it while I reverse the other engine to make the thing kind of fishtail. And then Murdoch told him to hush, and that was where that one ended. But with this Temperance card of the Ten of Cups, it does show that they do have dreams for you, and you were the catalyst of their awakening, okay? Could be dealing with another Sagittarius, could be a Pisces. There is water energy, so Cancer and Scorpio showing up as well. But I do see here that you showed them their worth just as much as like you know your worth and what they bring to the table and to the world too. All right, this age difference shows they could have been rather immature, and you might be having a hard time sleeping or having dreams that are affecting you because, like, especially with this Magician energy I saw, Gemini and Virgo energy, is that like the dreams you're having are little bits of previews of the future, and I see they're having a similar type of a dream where you're like waking up, like you're having a dream about this person, and you're like, wait, well, that never happened. What was that about? That was weird. It's a little bit of a premonition. You're getting glimpses of the future that I do see here that you guys will have this opportunity to do this again. And the previews you're seeing of how life could work out. Like if you're in a situation where you're with the person and like, whoa, this doesn't make sense. How'd this happen? You're seeing a future timeline where you guys actually are back together. Okay. So let me get a couple more cards in just to make sure they're good to go. Because with the Emperor, they are a little bit of a boss. All right. And there is an architect that's still laying out the plans, Thomas Andrews. He was the architect of the Titanic. Well, honorable mentions to Alexander Carlisle, but I digress. He did do work to improve the Titanic from the Olympic and to improve the Britannic from the Titanic. Britannic was going to have a pipe organ. It was going to be really cool. All right. So they have done some work to, again, with the Six of Swords on repeat to see things from a different perspective. But the moon cards here too. I'm seeing here that like maybe you were dealing with someone that like they had some learned behavior where they had a tendency to fend for themselves and to not take other people into consideration. But on this moon card, I think like right now, they do deal with a lot of guilt on a daily basis for what they did to you. They have been through an awakening. Five of Cups. See how he's looking at Titanic sailing away like he missed the boat? But I do see a potential for this to change and come back. Because in the Five of Cups here, even though this guy's bummed out that he missed the boat, in about 5 days, he's walking down a street in Southampton, England, and he sees a newspaper and he's like, I missed that boat. You know? So, like I said, confirmation that I think you kind of saved their lives a little bit, Sagittarius. I know it's a lot to put on your shoulders, but I don't think they'd be here without you. The World's card, confirmation to the Hierophant on the Empress. Oh, my word. Shut the front door. Sagittarius. This is somebody that's actually done the work. Cross Watchers. Big props to you for the Cross Watchers. You've got a divine couple on this one here, okay? This here, even though they did have a habit of self-sabotaging and stuff, especially if you were dealing with a black swan type of an energy, or it's very possible you both feel like you are, where everybody leaves you, abandons you, and doesn't care about you, you were brought into their life to teach them love and respect for other people. Okay? You guys might have even met in like a different or weirdest way, but like I think you might have awoke to this connection before them where you realize that you guys are divine counterparts. And I do see an energy here to let you guys come back together. But on that Five of Cups to the Six of Swords on the Moon card, I do see that, yeah, the only reason they haven't reached out yet, Cross Watcher, I just heard I don't reach out because Sagittarius is just better off without me. Wow, this person is like taking like full responsibility on a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. But the World card of the Hierophant does show they've matured. They have leveled up. Okay. They've come around on this one. I do see an attempt to get things right this time. When you've got an Emperor to the Empress, this was just a lot of right person, wrong time energy. But I do also see with the World card to the Hierophant, which the Hierophant originally in tarot, when Rider-Waite was still just sketching out ideas on the cocktail napkins in the bar, the Tarot de Marcel depicted the Hierophant as the High Priest, which again was the divine couple to the High Priestess. So you've got two sets of cards confirming that there was a divine couple in this energy, Emperor to the Empress, High Priest to the High Priestess. I do see an attempt to get this right this time. It has turned into a right person, right time, and this will like, there's a little bit of secretive stuff, High Priest to the High Priestess going on that God's working on behind the scenes that will cause one of you to reach out or to wind up in the same place at the same time. Something during Leo season will reconnect this energies, and I do see it going the distance this time. There's a lot of divine timing going on behind the play on this with the World card to the Ten of Cups. For the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person, I see you guys coming together for a long-term commitment. Big props to the Cross Watcher. Could be dealing with a Taurus, could be a Leo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, also a Libra. Strong Cancer energy as well. Pisces is hanging out here. And I do got some Libra too going along for the ride. Okay? You either could be born on the 10th, the 19th, the 7th, the 17th, the 27th, and I'm also seeing the 4th or the 14th. Also the 1st, possibly. All right? So now let's see what's going on for the Sagittarius is dealing with some new love. Sorry, I'm a Virgo moon, so I always have to OCD and keep things in a... Stop it. Keep things in like a nice, neat, orderly fashion. All right, let's go. Give me for the Sagittarius is dealing with some new love. Let's do it to it. Shut the front door and don't slam it. I'm not trying to heat the outside. That might resonate to a Sagittarius. Did you like grow up hearing I'm not trying to heat the outside in the wintertime? Anyhow, this is confirmation for a select few of you. for maybe about 5 to 10, up to about 19 or 20% of the Sagittariuses, your past person is coming back in a new energy. The Emperor has transitioned over to the new side, where I can't really call them out as being a past person. They've done the work to level up. I like that. The only people that can't change are people that say people can't change, because otherwise people can change. You know what I mean? In this one, the past person, props. The past person is actually returning. So we've already got the Sagittarius coming back together. Justice, too. Libra energy. It is the fruit for your rewards, because that's the energy at the bottom of the deck. The decks have just synchronized. The Saggies dealing with a past person, Saggies dealing with a new person, are back together. The decks have locked down. And Six of Wands shows up. Caitlin Petty just on time with the Tower card to the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is a complete energetical reboot showing up. Caitlin Petty getting a country music award. Maybe in the work life you're up for an award and you don't know it yet. You might get a cool little piece of glass to put on your counter. Props to you, Sagittarius. Meanwhile, though, back at the love reading, that was for somebody. You got a Six of Wands victory showing up. Caitlin Petty getting an award for Country Music New Artist of the Year 2025. So this I see as a future prediction for you. This person, you guys, you might be wondering like why this person even showed up or came into your life. But I'm seeing this person has been through a lot of similar hurts, the same as you. Queen of Swords, which came out for you up here. That was your first card out. Strong mirroring between you guys. That, like, they were very used to being played just the same way you were. Nobody ever really respected their love. And it took them into a tower moment. Okay? This could be that 217. This is the second time 217 is shown back up, or February 17th. Or you were then born on the 2nd of the 17th. But this is that moment where the stress in their life became too much. This is the moment the Titanic's keel, its backbone, couldn't handle the stresses of all that junk in the trunk, so to speak, right? And as the stern lifted out of the water, the stresses broke the ship into 3 pieces. Not half, it broke into 3 pieces. But anyways, I digress. This shows here that they've worked to overcome those stresses, all right, to achieve a Six of Wands victory. They were brought into your life as rewards for this, because God is seeing you both never actually receive a true, real love that you guys both wanted, having it reciprocated back onto you, which makes me think of Titanic's triple expansion reciprocating engines. Say that one 3 times fast. And those things were 3 times the size. They were like a 3-story house. Those were some big engines. Okay, they're still around. They're at the bottom of the ocean if you want to check them out. But I do see these guys have been through a lot for the Saggies dealing with a new person, right? There is, I mean, there could be like straight up difference in religion, difference in race, or something though that brings them in a place of goodness. Okay, they've worked to establish themselves in the world after having been through all dark night of the soul and an awakening. That I see they're in a very powerful and positive mindset. They have experienced great loss with that Queen of Swords. They're in a very similar energy to you. Strong Gemini, heavy mirroring energy on this too. Okay, so they're just very closed off and cautious with their heart, because they literally went through a tower moment, a sinking of the Titanic moment. And we are on the verge of that, Sagittarius, because with the way the world is, the way the energies are going right now, it's very much like the Gilded Age, the time of the Titanic, where when the world started moving so fast, we were so confident that ship was unsinkable. Thank you, Shipbuilder magazine. And like everybody was on this course that we were moving so fast that God had to pop an iceberg moment in front of the ship to make us slow down, stop, and reassess where we're going in the world. And we're on the verge of another iceberg moment coming, because the world's moving so fast. There's so much hatred in the world that I'm seeing that you and the one on your mind, regardless of if it's a past person or a new person, that you guys are being brought together to kind of establish this new generation. That whenever we get going that fast and so confident without thinking before we move and make actions, God will put an iceberg in the way to it. Like Ava Hart, she described it the best. That when the ship had gone after the sinking and the screams had died down, everything, and they were left on the ocean by themselves, it was as if the whole world stood still that night. It was the moment the world stopped, rethunk their things, and changed the direction that they were going. It's a complete timeline shift. And I see you and this person are brought together as a result of this. Okay? Thank you. Come on. Let go. Let go. Thank you. The Five of Wands. You guys were brought together because of this. You might be on the verge of one of your Saturn returns. You might be around the age of 28, possibly 40, you or them, or even approaching 60, where you're on that Five of Wands point. That you guys can come together so teamwork can make the dream work. And confirmation, when I get repeating cards, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on message. Don't stop till you get enough right now. This person will admire your unconditional love because they've been through so much and they've never gotten to experience it either. And literally, you guys are each other's rewards for what you guys have both been through. Even the Saggies dealing with the past person too. Same as past, same as new person. Literally, 6 of Wands. All right, these are the rewards for what you guys have gone through, and you go into a new awakening. In the Titanic Tarot, the Lover's card is hiding out underneath the bottom of the deck. Did you see that? To the Hanged Man. This is your divine guided path, the Lovers, Gemini energy. And the Lover's card is the roller coaster ride of the Zodiac. This ain't just the, ooh, wow, we love each other, let's go. This is the roller coaster ride of a loving experience that you go right up the cranks on the beginning, experience the ups and downs, but you make it safely to the end of the roller coaster ride because the Grand Architect has put everything in place for you to keep you safe and to get you to the end, okay? The Five of Wands in Titanic is Melissa McDermott. She was traveling from Scotland over to Missouri, and at 28 years old, she had to face sliding down a rope to get into this lifeboat that was being jammed up with another lifeboat on it because they couldn't get the ropes free. It's that scene in the movie, I need a knife, I need a knife. But I do see you guys coming together. Queen of Swords squared, Five of Wands squared, Gemini and Leo energy, and achieving the victory you guys have both worked so hard for, okay? You guys are on the same level here and now as you go forward into this new earth and overcome the timeline shifts and come out of that negative energy for something brand new. A lot of repeating fives too. 555 might be an angel number that resonates to you, or like you find yourself getting up at 5:55 every morning, or you set your clock 5 minutes sooner so you're always on time. But the repeating numbers might tie in, especially to those gas station receipts that I was seeing about earlier. So heads up on that, okay? But the Five of Pentacles coming in out of the cold, that's the direction going forward on this one, okay? A lot of the rewards. The Knight of Wands to the Judgment card with the Page of Cups. There's Light Toller. He had to show back up to be like, yep, I would have turned that boat a little differently. And then Murdoch's like, you hush your mouth. I was in charge. I would have still done it. Said, stop, hush, stop, you stop it. But there's a lot of love in here to get this right this time. Much like how Light Toller would have kept one engine full steam, one engine full reverse to cause the thing to skid and get around it. Hindsight's 2020. But you go forward in some love with the Page of Cups, okay? I do like this here. Coming together to have an equal reciprocal love with the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. But I actually see mutable energy off of the Judgment card. The ability to adapt to the timeline shifts and adapt to the times. That's you, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo. So this here is going into the new earth, the Revelations 20 in the Bible. It's the 20th card in the tarot deck, which to me, the tarot cards are just my Bible. It all ties into it. But this here goes forward into those 1,000 years of peace described in Revelations 20 after you cut out the swords and the negative energy of Revelations 19, okay? You then could be born on the 19th or the 20th possibly, but you guys do go forward, and for the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person, they will turn back up and come in correct, much like Wallace Hartley's violin, that after 120 plus years, they found that violin. Out of a 60,000 tons worth of boat and metal and 3-story tall engines, 16-ton anchors, they found a wooden violin. It came back to the surface. So for those of you that kind of think that like, oh, Archer, you're just trying to be nice to me, it's not going to happen. Heads up, expect the unexpected, okay? Totally coming back to get you to that 1,000 years of peace. I see a long-term commitment for you guys, Sagittarius, and you deserved it. You've been through a lot. You totally deserve this coming in, okay? Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries energy, Leo's hanging out. Okay, you got Capricorn, Taurus, strong Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, but the High Priestess and the World card are out, so literally it could be any sign. All right, but let's roll for it. All right, let's keep going on this. And I'm actually hearing We Can't Be Friends by Ariana Grande. That song might resonate to you, but it's like a mashup because I also hear Hoosier. I hear Too Sweet. Like I take my whiskey, my 3. That might resonate to you guys. But all right, let's roll on the outcome for it. Though maybe like I'm just seeing a Sag that really likes your music, or you got a Spotify playlist like all over the place. You know what I mean? But let's see what's going for. All right. Whoa. That's the second time you've energied all over my Sagittarius. Behaves. Oh, behave, Sagittarius. Hold on. Basically, we got your cards with the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, because you're going to be shocked. You're going to be like, whoa, no way. I'm literally shocked, Archer. The Knight of Cups is a very unique love offer. There was only one African-American couple on the Titanic, and they survived the thing. I kid you not, right? And look who's back. The Empress. The Moon card is here. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Empress, Moon card. Oh, my word. No way. Kid, no way. Okay, Empress to the Moon card. You overcome the fears of the unknown and like taking that first step across the threshold. That moon. Why am I seeing who is that? It's a book. Shel Silverstein. A Lighthouse in the Attic. Interesting. That book might resonate to you, but for some reason that moon card made me think of that. But I like this because check this out. This is literally the energy that came out on the table, and the magician is hanging out underneath the Knight of Cups. Oh, you guys are manifesting each other. Okay, strong mirroring. So yeah, they're heads up. Cross watchers are manifesting you. Cross watchers. Sagittarius is manifesting you. You guys are calling each other in. The Knight of Cups to the magician. Gemini, Virgo, Cancer energy on this one. Yeah, it does work out with the Page of Pentacles that gets you guys across the threshold. All right, because these are the rewards for a lot of long overdue work. And if you're a Sag that thought love would never find you, or you would never find that real, honest two-person, household, a true, honest, loyal partnership, the Empress shows that a family is in your divinely guided blueprint. You're the Empress in this one to overcome those fears of the Moon card and to make things work out for you guys in the way that you want it. All the sacrifices that you have made, everything that you have been put through, you wind up coming in for a real, honest, reciprocal love. The Six of Pentacles. That ties in because we have the Six of Pentacles up here as well. So you've got your work life and your love life will balance out. This is the energy going forward where you enjoy going to work just as much as you enjoy coming home from work. And for some of you, I see that you get to break that 9 to 5 cycle and literally work from anywhere in the world. This will wind up not being a dull relationship because you guys can literally run a business on your own, self-employed, and you break that cycle and get to travel remote. You're manifesting a whole new world for you guys, literally. Maybe the whole new world is a song that resonates to you, or somebody likes watching Aladdin, possibly, could be. But like this shows that this is like forevermore pleasures. The Three of Cups, that's the wedding of Cana in the Bible tarot. In the Titanic tarot, it's just a party on Carpathia's deck the morning after because these guys survived the Titanic sinking. You and the one on your mind survived a moment and an energetical shift that was like the equivalent of a Titanic sinking. All right. It is all part of your chosen portion in your path that you guys hold joy and righteousness together. It's beautiful energy. That Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups. You guys work to overcome Captain Dry Cups and get the real Three of Cups love that you deserve. All right. You all better invite me to the wedding because it's going to be a good wedding. I give good gifts. Okay. Bring me to the wedding. You guys got this on lock. Hi, Brittany. What's up, Tammy? Hi, Lisa. Thank you guys for being here. Misty, how are you doing? What's going on, girl? Dude, Sagittarius is going to wind up getting married in the future. I do see it incoming. You see that stuff? There's a real honest reciprocal love here. It's loyalty, but it's also a new hybrid of a traditional setup. Kind of like I'm seeing a Sag that likes your bell bottoms, but then like now you just call them boot cut. It's like it's really the same thing, right? Maybe you're into fashion or something, or you like changing up your wardrobe, maybe changing like your hair too. Like for a while you like being a brunette, then you throw a little blonde in it, or you go jet black like Cher style. All right. So it could be a little change up, or you just dig yourself. But this is allowing you to be yourself. All right. And it's also with that true hybrid on this, with that Knight of Cups, it's unique. It's a true lady or a gentleman that kind of, respects you for you. Even the male Sagittarius it's a lady in a place of goodness. Okay. And for the girls, it's a gentleman that opens the door for you, that walks on the roadside of the sidewalk, to protect you from the cars and stuff. Or even in the future, after you guys are together and stuff, like they sleep on the door side of the bed in the bedroom to protect the woman from the doorway. You know what I mean? This is a real reciprocal love. And for the guys, it's a woman of goodness, okay? This is what you guys have manifested in, and it's one of the most unique love offers you will find. I like that. It's beautiful for you, okay? This here is an offer of love with the Knight of Cups that you never thought would come. Expect the unexpected type of a thing, all right? That going forward, you guys help each other to manifest your dreams, your goals, and you have a really fun life ahead of you guys too. It's not going to be a boring, dull life. And you guys will never hit that 7-year itch, which I never like that 7-year itch stuff because that doesn't make sense. But it's like the honeymoon phase lasts longer for you than it does for like any other couple. You guys have both manifested each other in with the Magician. That's beautiful energy in this one going forward. Yeah, heads up. you got a fun future ahead for you. With that Three of Cups, you're going to enjoy yourselves. I like it for you, Sagittarius. You deserve it. Sagittarius, awesome. Claim this one. We're going to manifest this for you. Be like Captain Picard and make this so. I still can't do Patrick Stewart's accent, but that's close enough for government work. Anyways, yeah, definitely. Manifest this. Claim it down in the comments. Let's make this happen for you because you've been through enough. You deserve to have some happiness and enjoy yourself. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates, okay? We treat the community in the comment sections just like Facebook. We all interact. It's a judgment-free zone. And I do get notified. I do see, like, and love all of your comments and eventually reply to them. It really means the world to me that you leave comments. That is so awesome. Thank you so much for even just taking time to do that, okay? All right, let's go for it here. Let's do a couple super chats because now we've done a whole collective reading. You've seen your work, your past, your new, everything, all right? I don't two-part this stuff. I don't like two-part episodes. That stuff on TV drives me completely crazy. But, all right, so now watch. From a collective reading on Sagittarius, out of like 11 billion people in this world right now, because according to the registered phones, there's 11 billion registered cell phones. Unless people are buying cell phones for their dogs. I don't know. But 1/12 of y'all are Sagittarius. So now we're going to go from a collective Google Earth view, and we're going to use the super chats, hop on down to Google Street View, get a little deeper, and also take care of the family for the super chats and see what's going on with your guys' lives. I appreciate you guys, too, for the donations. You guys are awesome. Hang on, I don't have my glasses on. There we go. Okay, cool. I found them. I'm good, Cam. We good. All right, let's go for it. Let's check out some super chats and see what we've got. Thank you so much, too, for being here, Sagittarius. I love you guys. My pleasure, Janet. Thank you, guys. Woo, Two of Pentacles. Hold on, I haven't read the question yet. God's like, I read the question. Catch up, Archer. Which is funny, because last night you were mayonnaise in my dream. Just kidding. Anyways. Oh, I'm going to live that one down. Anyways, Angels of Enlightenment. Will me and Sagittarius work out if his... Okay, is he your twin flame? Okay, cool. Two of Pentacles comes out on the Strength card. You guys will work out right now. I see your Sagittarius is dealing with a little bit of fixed energy in their energies. But the Sun in Leo shows that they are coming to terms with making a decision. Where right now they're telling me, like, Archer, I'm not sure if it's... Is it going to be okay? Like, what if we try and succeed? What if we try and fail? They're in a little bit of a Two of Pentacles mode. The High Priestess, which came out here in the reading, to the Knight of Pentacles. So it does show me that this will work out. You'll have a little bit of a nice surprise during Leo season. That surprise that we were talking about in the reading. I see it coming out for you too, because we got the high... This is what I got for the ketchup joke, right? That's okay. I still love you. The High Priestess. You'll have a little bit of a slow-moving surprise. It will start out as a bit of a slow burn here, but actually I do see you guys working out. Sagittarius is just becoming a little vulnerable and working with the love. It's a little bit of a slow boat, but it is going to be a slow burn that goes forward. With the Strength card, Leo season is kind of like the go point. Now give me a card. Are they twins? Angels of Enlightenment. Is his angel and her Sag a twin flame connection? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. You guys are on a very similar energetical wavelength. I actually see you guys are a little deeper than that because you've got like a soulmate connection into it too. So this is like your twin flame soulmate. Because the Six of Pentacles are equal balance into it. So you guys will actually transcribe the energy in that you are twins and that you have this polarity to each other that you attract and repel. But the soulmates, you are on a similar frequency that you guys can work it out too. Okay? So you're one of the ones destined at Six of Pentacles for union in this timeline as we get into the 1,000 years of peace and this timeline shift that we just experienced. Okay, you're one of the ones that'll wind up with the union. Totally. All right. So I do hope that helps, and thanks for the donation too. I appreciate you. All right, Cherise, what's up, darling? What do we got? Oh, happy Thursday to you as well. Okay. Yes. What's up, Saggy son? Energy check on Dominique, the Libra. Okay, current feelings, any hidden thoughts, any intentions or moves ahead. Okay, got you. Let's see what we got. Two of Swords. They're experiencing a change in their mindset because the Two of Swords is that energy. It's after you get through the Ace of Swords, it's the side of the sword that cuts. Okay, so they are kind of like God's kind of having to explain a few things to them with the Hierophant. That they need to get their act correct with the Nine of Wands to the Four of Cups with that Moon card. And that did come out in Sagittarius' reading on the Four of Cups. So the outcome is the Four of Cups on the Moon card. Nine of Wands. Yeah, Sagittarius' outcome actually does fit for you. Moon card squared, Four of Cups squared. And you got the Hierophant. That showed up as the past person energy too. So it is something you've been dealing with in your Libra. currently their feelings are coming to terms with something. Literally, they're in their own state of like overanalyzing something big time, and guys with the Hierophant is trying to like be like, come on, you're thinking way too much. You like they're in that energy of like, but this ain't gonna work out. We've done too much damage. Instead of coming in and be like, oh my gosh, Sharice and I will work out. We'll be totally fine. This is gonna be good. It's like they're expecting the worst instead of the best. That Nine of Wands does show though that they are still kind of looking at you, checking you out, and trying to get a direction or a perspective to go. There's nobody else in their life. They're Captain Dry Cup. And what I'm thinking, yeah, Eight of Swords. That's August. The double moon cards tell me full moon. I'm thinking like current feelings and thoughts are direction. Like he's being like led into your direction, the Libra is. That by the time, I know this sounds like it's a long way away, it's not that far, that some stuff will change, that by the full moon, which full moon's in Aquarius at the end of August, that's where I think there'll be some changes in the go point. Okay. So hope that helps too. There's gonna be a lot of work happening behind the scenes during Mercury retrograde. I'm thinking that will propel him towards that full moon at the end of the month in August. Okay. So thanks a lot though. I hope that helps. What's up, Danny? How you doing? All right. What is your Virgo thinking and doing? Is he messing with you, and can you trust him? Wow. The Hermit popped out. That's Virgo's card. The Dr. House of the Zodiac with the Justice card. Okay. You can trust him. That's Libra energy. He is balanced. He is true and just. But now let's see what's going on with him. Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups. Oh. And the Empress. Really? Okay, you can trust him. There's not a lot going on behind the scenes with this one. He's just very burnt out because he's been through a very bad breakup before you guys met. And at the moment, he doesn't totally trust love. You can trust him. He, believe it or not, he doesn't trust you. So you guys are both kind of having a little bit of a standoff with each other because of how bad you've been hurt. But the opportunity to be vulnerable is here. Because you guys in reality can totally trust. Like Danny, if your Virgo's here too, I'd be like, dude, you can trust Danny. Danny, you can trust Virgo. And things will work out. Because with the Ace of Cups of the Empress card, it does show that you guys are both open for an Ace of Cups new love. It's just that there's been so much that's happened in your guys' past. You went through a lot, girl. Like, I want to give you a hug right through the computer screen. I kid you not. But with that Empress card, there's a lot of leveling up behind the scenes. It is in the energies. And all it is you guys both got to work on the trust and the vulnerability. Boom. And you're ahead of the curve. Okay, he's a Virgo, so he's being a little stubborn. Okay, even though he's a mutable energy, right now he's overanalyzing a lot of it. Like, what if she wears the wrong color shirt one day? Will that mess the whole relationship up? Virgo thinks of stuff like that, right? So, literally, all he needs to do is relax and actually just like give it a shot. Because with the, see, Lover's card, there's a shot for this to all work out for you guys, okay? Mercury retrograde is going to change his thinking a bit more, totally. But yeah, that's the only thing. He is just way overthinking the thinking energy because he's doing the same thing. You guys are literally at that standoff point of like, I don't trust you. Well, I don't trust you because I hurt you. No, I didn't know, but I was hurt before. Well, I've been hurt before too. It's literally, it's going to get to a point that you guys will like work things out. It's going to be like, just hush, just kiss me. Let's go. Ace of Cups. Okay. So thank you so much for being a part of the family too. And you are very, very generous. Thank you for the super chat. Literally, you guys are mirroring too, Danny. Like Danny and Virgo, you guys feel the same way about each other. Okay. You might do have Virgo in your chart. It's kind of getting you guys to link up a little bit, but it's nurturing. It is coming around. All right, crypto. Any updates? 11 months with a no contact. Need the hug from the universe. Well, I'm gonna give you the spinny hug because you're glowing, girl. All right, spinny hugs. I'm gonna pick you up till you start giggling. Be like, all right, Char. All right, little extra on the super chat for a spinny hug for you. Okay. All right. So what's going on? Let's see. No contact. We're getting close. Come on. What's going on over on the free will side? What is up? What is up? 6 of Wands. It's still coming. 6 of Wands. The victory is like literally like right on the threshold. Look at, all right. It's right there. Look at you standing up on stage. You are glowing. There's your shine. All right. I just heard Caitlin Petty's new song, Glossy. All right. You guys make each other's world glossy. All right. Because you got your shine on and you are in the spotlight. It is approaching with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So hold on. Get a little more. Queen of Cups. And the Fool card. Literally, remember that the Fool card is the 0 hour in the deck. So hang tight. The love is there. Queen of Pentacles. Maintain speed and heading. Your blessings with the 9 of Cups are approaching. And the Fool card is 0 hour. All right? Literally, we're at the point of it's like an any day now type of a thing, okay? And also, I'm still being told right here at the Fool card, you can take another approach to things too, where you can make an attempt to reach out to him. A text message wouldn't hurt. I'm being told at no point did he tell you, don't you ever text me, don't you forget my number, erase me, block me, I don't care. I don't hear that. You could make the chance. You could do something. Something like fun and foolish. Fool card, where instead of being like a hi, or I'm thinking about you, or I miss you, or that, send him a reel. Like something like, this is funny, it made me think of you. Find a funny one, your intuition will know. You could take a chance to see if he replies to it. Totally. The Fool card here is 0 hour. We're at that point of the no contact where it is literally anybody's game. But with the Six of Wands to the Queen of Cups, the love is just there, man. This is Cancer and Leo. Those two are pretty inseparable. All right. A lot of love behind the scenes here. Okay. I do see that 0 point. It is a go time. Either one of you could reach out like literally any day now. All right. So hope that helps. And spinny hugs on that Six of Wands. You are totally shiny. Okay. You got spotlights on you, girl. You're glowing even if you don't know. All right. That rhymes. You're glow if you don't know. All right. All right, Mira, what's up? Hi, Mira. What's on Cancer's mind regarding you? Got you. All right, tap me into Mira's Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Give me a little Cancer energy. Let's do it to it. Six of Cups. Ooh, I like that. Five of Pentacles. He's still Casper the Silent Ghost, isn't he? However, the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Okay? He is actually right now, he misses you, the Six of Cups. He is deprogramming himself. And I know that a lot of channels, a lot of people look at the Six of Cups as like he's doing that deep soulmate connection, healing, getting back to childhood drama. All it means is he's getting out of some old programming. He's actually forgetting the times he's been hurt and abandoned and left out in the cold. And the Two of Wands shows that in the energies, his subconscious, the 5D, that he's deciding something new to start with you. Now, on these cards here, it is still there. So you are definitely on Cancer's mind about a new start. They want an Ace of Pentacles with you, which the Ace of Pentacles did come out in the reading. I do see that if this reading connects to you at all, Mira, that he is one of them ones that have crossed into the new timeline. He is still around. That Ace of Pentacles does show he will reach out. The catalyst points I'm thinking will be like around the new moon in Leo coming up on, I think it's the 4th, leading into the Mercury retrograde, where that Six of Cups allows him to reflect back on and realize kind of like it'll allow his 5D, his subconscious to link up with his conscious mind. He's got a little bit of a blue screen of death going on in his brain, right? But he'll overcome that. He's in the middle of a reboot where he will choose you. You are heavy on his mind right now. The silence is actually getting to him too. And the Lovers is underneath the deck. Okay. So it is divinely written. You guys are on that roller coaster ride, but I do see in August it's kind of approaching an end game for you guys where you get to the end of the roller coaster. All right. All right. Thank you, girl. And appreciate the super chat. You guys are generous. All right. Carol, making a move. Is it right? And will I meet my match here soon? Okay. I got you. Give me a card on each, please. And thank you. The high priestess doesn't count. We've done this for years. We've done this for a lifetime. Six of Pentacles. That's more like it. Thank you. All right, the Six of Swords to the Tower card. Actually, yeah, I do see here the move is right. The Tower card. Like you've just been through a lot. There's a lot of like not so great energies around where you currently are. The Tower card shows it's kind of worth it to make a new change and see things from a different perspective and to give that a shot. You will meet your match soon. I've got repeating sixes. The Six of Pentacles. I'm not counting the High Priestess. Go away. But I would see that the Six of Swords to the Six of Pentacles within the course of the next 6 weeks. Double confirmation. Let me know in the course of the next 6 weeks. You will meet your match. And it'll be somebody that you kind of dig. Could be an Aquarius. Okay, heads up. Actually, I'm being told to call this out that this might be your match. This could be their sun, moon, or rising. The big three. The first ones will either they'll have some Aquarius, some Taurus, some Scorpio, or some Aries. So I'm seeing a lot of fixed energy. Okay. But yeah, within the next 6 weeks, I do see a match, and it'll be a part of the move. Like they're already at the new location, waiting for you to come into their energy. So that's why you're kind of wondering, will I meet somebody new soon? Because energetically, you're already feeling there's somebody new because it's like it's part of the move. All right, act surprised, High Priestess. I did. Thank you for the super chat too. You're generous. I appreciate you. All right, Kay, will you get any chance at love this year? All right, girl, you are here at a love reading. You totally have love in your blueprint. Let's find out if it's coming in this year. Okay. All right, let's see. The Chariot. Fast approaching. Fast approaching. Well, turn around. Knight of Wands. We have Cancer, Sagittarius energy. On the Three of Cups. Yeah, you do. And the Moon card. Okay, cool. You're a little fear of the unknown, of like with the Tower card. Fear of like the unknown or the changes that are coming. I do see there is a chance for you at love. And here's the thing. It'll happen between Cancer and Sagittarius season, which we're already in that window right now. Could actually be within the next 3 months that you'll have a little. You're going to be invited to either a family or a friend's wedding, and you'll meet somebody there. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But I do see you'll wind up at like a friend or a family member's wedding, and you will meet somebody at the wedding who drives a really nice looking car. They got their act together. They're not going to show up in like a Pinto or something. They're going to have their act together. But I'm seeing they might drive a Tesla. Wow, that's kind of specific. But yeah, you do have a chance at love this year. So heads up, if you get invitations to weddings or any kind of like an event like that, you should go, because they're, especially if it is a wedding and not just like, hey, come over for a party or a graduation or a cookout. But like any wedding invitations you get, you should totally go. And you should totally be like ready for it, because that's where you will meet and run into somebody. And it'll happen between Cancer and Sagittarius season. And we just happen to be already there. Okay. I hope that helps. But yeah, you are. I think you might actually be a bride in 25, and you're going to meet the person in 24. All right. All right. Hope that helps too, girl. I love you. Thank you for the donation. All right. Shrek, thanks for the last. Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. Now, financial, not working. Okay, give me a little incoming energy for Shrek. What do we got? Knight of Wands came back. The Knight of Pentacles on the Star card. I do see career minds in your future on the Wheel of Fortune. That's something that'll work with you. Actually, I do see the potential with that Wheel of Fortune that you could be doing some applications. You might have already submitted something that'll bring you off of the current status that you're in. And one of these 4 offers will actually work, but it's just going really slow. And what'll happen, especially if you have already done an application already, is somebody will reach out letting you know that, I'm sorry, the position's been filled. However, we've got another couple positions that we would like to recommend you for if you would consider resubmitting your application. All right. So I do see on the Wheel of Fortune to the Knight of Pentacles that it's been a slow boat moving energy. However, it is in there, and there is some Pentacle energy to come with it. So it might be like, there might actually be a sign-on bonus for this job. Okay. Could wind up with the Star card putting you on a stage of some kind. Like what I'm seeing, like maybe like, not TED Talk style, but almost like preacher energy or something comes off of it. Literally, where you're like in front of groups, maybe a motivational speaker possibly or something. Somewhere you're doing help and servicing people, okay? But no, I do see that if you haven't started applying yet, you should, because you've got a lot in the lines of music, communication. Weirdest thing I've ever heard, but I also heard car sales off the Wheel of Fortune, because you like care about other people and like their wants, their needs, that you might be really like totally suited for a sales position, okay? So, but yeah. If you've already started submitting, one will reach back out to let you know they just like, hey, so sorry this one didn't work out, but we got another one. And if you haven't, you should kind of like look into something that's around like the service industry, because it might actually pan out faster than you think, where you find a job online that's like, whoa, that description looks kind of cool. I think I'll give that a try. All right. So I hope that helps, man. And you're welcome for the last super chat. No problem. All right, Cam, should I let him reach out or break the ice now? Okay, got you. Got you, my awesome Sagittarius mod. Let's do it. Well, there we go. Ace of Wands. You got the carrot card. I had to say it. I had to say it. The Ace of Wands to the Hermit card. Okay. I am being told it is anybody's game right now. You guys are both kind of in an Ace of Wands mode right now. Straight up. All right. That you could. King of Swords. You could take the role. You could take the lead. You can do a King of Swords reach out with the Knight of Swords. You're going to be nervous as heck about it. That's okay. But you can take that chance to reach out, because this Aquarius energy here shows the Archer's arrow on his back. So I do see the very big potentials that it could work out. Judgment card. It is literally anybody's game. And this is the 20th card. You sent 222, and the Hermit card is there. All right. You are safe in either direction, but I do see that either one of you could reach out and break the ice. And there is a little bit of Ace of Wands energy behind the scenes. So there will be a little bit of that scene like from the Notebook of like, well, why did you wait so long? Why did you wait so long? Why did you not go first? I don't know why. But but it'll wind up where you guys actually do make up because there's still passion behind the scenes for both of you guys. That King of Swords does tell me anybody's game. If you're at that point where you want to take a chance, I'm going to give you like a very similar energy of like sending something cute or fun, not making it like super emotional, but just like a hey, or how have you been, or was thinking about you, or a funny text. All right. Just be yourself. That's the biggest part because you're a Sagittarius. They can't help but love you. Okay. And that's a lot that's going on. You've been feeling it a lot lately, haven't you? Like, why in the world does God keep messing with me? I don't understand this one. It's literally just saying that if you approach it from your traditional Sagittarius energies and look at it from a fresh perspective, very similar to how it was when you guys first met, you can rekindle at Ace of Wands the original spark too. So it is entirely up to you. You are allowed to. You can also wait, but I don't see any harm in you reaching out according to the cards. All right. So I do hope that helps. And thank you for everything you do for the channel, girl. You are awesome. Did you really Empress, 3 Cups Empress earlier? I pulled Ace of Wands. You actually had a lot of the Empress in the reading too. All right. No, I see you're kind of a fair game. See, Empress, 3 of Cups reversed, Emperor. That's like right there. The 3 of Cups, the harmony's not there because neither of you guys are reaching out or taking the chance, right? If you couple in my reading to your reading, which shows the underlying passion between the Emperor and the Empress to make things work. So you both are both kind of in the 3 of Cups reversed. Either one of you can take that potential to turn the tarot. Totally. Yeah, I'm the same way. If they come out, I honor them. The 3 of Cups reversed just shows the love's not there between you guys because neither of you guys are taking a shot to do it. Then if you merge my reading in, Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the one of you guys that kind of breaks out of the comfort zone and goes for it can literally turn that 3 of Cups right side up. It's not etched in stone. So it's totally there for you to take a shot at it. And that's how you kind of would know. All right, you're Sagittarius, so you can't help but love you. It's in the energies behind there. Nobody loves like a Sag. All right. Speaking of which, Sagittarius, thank you very much for taking time out of your day, your week, your life, your love, and your energy. I do appreciate and love you for it. Thank you. And God, thank you so much for the messages we got for Sagittarius today, your guidance, your protection, and for putting up with me. I love you for it. We love you too. All right. Until next time, Sagittarius, remember, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. You can choose from the Zoom one-on-one or the traditional private YouTube link. But otherwise, until next time, hope to see you tomorrow night at 5 Eastern for the All Signs, every Friday night. And I'll see you then, or next time, whenever. Do you, Sagittarius, because you're the best, all right? You're you. You can do anything. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I'll see you later.